In this video lesson, we will learn about the log base change formula. So first of all, let's talk about what I mean by the base change. So ordinarily, when you calculate a logarithm, you just plug it in your calculator, right? So let's say you have log base 2 of 5. So let's take a calculator here and look. There's a button for log, L-O-G, and there's a button for natural log, ln. One of these is base 10, the other is base e. There's no base 2 log. So what if you want to get an answer, some decimal, for log base 2 of 5? This is where the log base change formula comes into play. There's a way to calculate log base 2 of 5 in terms of log base 10 of something else. I'll show you what I mean. Log base 2 of 5 is equal to log of 5 over log of 2. So we take the logarithm of the same argument, 5, and then we divide it by the logarithm of the old base. We can do the same thing for the natural log. In fact, we can, as long as we have the same bases on top and bottom, we can do the same thing for any base log. But that doesn't matter because in this case we're just looking at a calculator. And in the calculator we have these two options, log and ln. But it's also useful for simplifying expressions with logarithms. So let's do an example. Let's say you have log base 9 of 6. And we want to simplify it just a little bit. Well, let's simplify it by making the base 3 instead of 6. So this would be log base 3 of 6, because that's what we were taking the log of earlier. It was log of 6, but we changed the base to 3. And the old base is 9, so we divide by log base 3 of 9. And log base 3 of 9, as you may know, is 2, because 3 squared is 9. You can also just calculate it in your calculator. But anyway, that was just one sort of use of the log base change formula. Here's another way you can use it. Let's say you have log base 2 of 7 and you're adding log base 4 of 8 to it. So ordinarily, you'd want to multiply what's inside of the logarithms, but that would be only true if you had the same base for both logs. So we changed the log base 4 to a log base 2, and we get log base 2 of 8 over log base 2 of 4. But log base 2 of 4 and log base 2 of 8 are both easily calculable, and we just get the fraction 3 over 2. In fact, you can plug it into your calculator if you want to check. Let's do another example. Let's say we have log base 2 of 3 times log base 3 of 4. So maybe there would be a way to simplify this if they're both the same base. Well, why not change them to the same base? So we have log base 2 of 3, and changing base 3 to 2, we get log base 2 of 4 over log base 2 of 3. On bottom we take the log of the old base, and on top we take the log of the old argument. But notice the log base 2 of 3 is on top and bottom, so it cancels. So you just get log base 2 of 4, and that's just 2. You can check this on your calculator using the base change formula, or you can just notice that 2 squared is 4. But anyway, as you can see, the base change formula helps simplifying many expressions. Thank you for watching this video lesson. I hope it helped.